Hi guys, Eric with Graybeard Gardening PDX. I'm about to head out front and pollinate a few female flowers on my watermelon plants. If you'd like, come along and join me and we'll go ahead and check it out. Hey guys, you can see one of the watermelons and you see how that's just hanging right there. Got another one right back here hanging. Okay guys, we are in front of my two sugar baby watermelon plants. And Sweet Pea is right here with me. He wanted to say hi to all you guys. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? What's the good boy doing? So silly. All right. These are both in 5-gallon bags here. And you can see that they've been growing pretty well here. I'm going to show you one of the female flowers right there. And you can see another one right next to it forming there that hasn't quite unfurled yet. Handsome, I'm trying to make a video here. Handsome. So silly. Anyways, so we've got two female flowers right there. Watch out, bud. Watch out. Well, yeah. Okay, and here he comes again. He just wants the spotlight. But you can see another female flower right there. That looks like a male flower forming right over here. And so this female flower right here is just unfurling enough that we might be able to pollinate that tonight. Might have to wait until tomorrow. And we also have one over here, I know, on one of these lowers, I think right here. Nope, there it is. There it is. You can see it right there. That's one of them that we're going to pollinate here with one of the male flowers. And you can see here, that is a male flower. And we're going to be using that pollen there. All right, guys, we're set up right on one of the female flowers right here. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do this if I can get my cat from trying to mess with the tripod. I have a female flower over here I'm going to pluck, or I'm sorry, a male flower I'm going to pluck. So I plucked a male flower which does not have anything resembling a watermelon on it. But you can see inside there we have pollen. And we are going to just take off all of the leaves. And now we're left with that little head there. And we're going to take this and rub that inside that female flower. And I think we gave it a lot of love there. We're going to throw that male flower out, but this one now should in theory be pollinated, and in a few days it should start developing here. Okay, so now we're focused in on another one of our female flowers. You can see it there with the watermelon shaped little miniature down low. And I'm just gonna scooch in here and make sure that gets some good contact. And that should have pollinated it right there. Then we have this little one here, and we're gonna pollinate that one also. Just giving it a gentle rub there. And in theory, we should have just pollinated 3 females here with male pollen. And we do have more females forming, and we do have more watermelons that we're going to be doing this with later, but I do appreciate you guys watching, and just remember to hit the like and subscribe to help us out here, and we'll go ahead and see you on the next video here, and we'll check in with these watermelons here as they develop over the year. This will be a fun project for you guys all to see how these icebox watermelons actually climb up these supports that I have and actually end up hanging from them and looking pretty cool and growing pretty nicely all at the same time. Growing vertical is fun. Okay guys, we're getting an update on the sugar baby watermelons. You can see since we hand pollinated what's been going on here. You can see 2 nice sized fruits there, and just to show you the size, that is just about the size of my palm right there. And you can see both of those hanging freely, no problem. And you've got one more hiding right down here. I swear there's one more on this plant, but you can see another start right here and another start right here. This first plant here, we've got 3 big ones started and 2 smaller ones. You're really only supposed to grow 1 or 2 in this size of pot, but I think I'm going to break the rules. Hi, sweetie. But I think I'm going to break the rules, and we're just going to see what happens. But you can see here, this is my biggest one, and that one right there. I'm just giving that a nice little home there. You can see on this one here that we have the big watermelon there, but you can also see the little one right here. And then we've got another one right up here. And one more right down there. But you can see the results of our hand pollination are a success. And we're just going to go ahead and break some of the rules and grow as many as we can. I don't think I'm going to let it get over 5. Let's just put it that way. We will put some limitation on it, but I'm feeding these things so aggressively with some liquid fertilizer that we are probably going to be okay, I would think, as far as getting 4 or 5 on one plant. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned for the rest of the season for this, though, because these are going to develop and start hanging.